Hello, I'm Melissa Fuller with Shape of the City. I'm with Sarah Smith. She is with the Nebraska Department of Education, and we're going to be talking a little bit about Farm to School, Harvest of the Month. But let's start with Farm to School. Can you tell us a little bit about Farm to School and as it relates to the Lincoln community especially?
Absolutely. So Farm to School is really an effort to incorporate local foods into schools. And there's a couple of ways that we look at that, whether it's bringing local foods and purchasing or donations into the cafeteria. So for snack program, breakfast program, or the school lunch program. And so kids are eating local foods. Or school gardens and greenhouses and ag curriculum. And then, the third way is really experiential education. So taking kids out to the farms, to farmers markets, and getting their hands actively involved in that food and in the process of growing it. So here in Lincoln and across the state, the Department of Education offers a couple of programs. One is Nebraska Thursdays, and so Lincoln Public Schools is active in that program, and that's where we're looking at getting local foods, as many local foods, as many components of the tray local as possible on the first Thursday of each month. And so there's a campaign to push out and increase the amount of purchases that are happening locally within the schools.
That's amazing. And what should it grow? Talk about a little bit of the grower's role in Farm to School.
Right. So, Lincoln is has a wealth of producers in our region, and so there's several avenues to reach local foods. Somebody has to make that initial connection, though, and so I'm available to work with growers or schools to help them know what questions to ask of each other, so that they can learn a little bit about what each other's requirements would be, what their needs are in order to make this type of relationship work. And so, I always encourage growers to not be afraid to connect with the schools and provide a list of what products might be available in that season, and maybe some price points, and to open that door to share what their willingness could be to work with the school.
Tell us a little bit about the Harvest of the Month program, and again, some of the schools that might be involved with that right now.
Great, yeah, so Harvest of the Month is fairly new. This is our first year rolling it out with pilot schools. So we have 6 pilot schools across the state. 2 are located here in Lincoln, and they're parochial schools, St. Michael's and Christ schools. And so what that program, the goal of that program is to expose children to new to them vegetables that are available here in Nebraska. So it's funded from a specialty crop block grant, and the intention of that is to increase the awareness, the availability of these types of products in our state. So it's a marketing opportunity and a profitable opportunity for growers in the state. So what we did is we determined 9 interesting and potential vegetables and fruits that can be grown in our state, across the entire state, and provided some resources and recipes and promotional materials and hands-on activities that can be done with these 9 different products. And so 1 per month is being highlighted, and these pilot schools are doing taste tests and samples and a lot of education and just communicating about what these foods are and bringing interest, and just helping the children to expand palates by trying new things. So we're getting some surveys back on the products, and we'll see if the kids become more inclined to try these things as the program continues.
So this may be obvious, but for some of our viewers, explain what is the importance of a program like this and getting more experiences of vegetables and fruits to our kids?
Yeah, well, there's many different it's trifold, I guess you could say, that we're looking at how it affects the cafeteria, the community, and the classroom. So the students, when they have an opportunity to learn at a young age, they carry it through with them into adulthood, and so it's kind of exponential in that way. And the students gain an interest in something like sweet potatoes, say. And when they see this as a whole vegetable, and then they taste it as a whipped sweet potato or a sweet potato fry or something like that that's coming at them as a sampling in the cafeteria, they take it home and request these things from their parents when they're in the grocery store. And so expanding that, there's health opportunities for that, and it increases the amount of fresh fruits and vegetables that they're eating. And there's also a big impact for growers and farms. Across the board, there's a 5% increase in profits when producers are engaging in farm to school efforts. And so there's a large margin of growth in profitability with putting dollars into local products.
That's wonderful. So for viewers that may be wanting to learn more about about the program, or may want more information about how to become part of that, where should they go? What should they do?
They should go to the Nebraska Department of Education Nutrition Services website. We have a farm to school page there with several resources. We have partners. We're continuing to add partners as well so that the resources are even broader. And we have some information about Harvest of the Month. It opens up statewide to schools this summer. So all the materials will be available for free download. We'll be shipping kits to schools, posters and binders with recipes and promotional materials and that sort of thing to schools that indicate interest on our website there.
Perfect.
I'm at St. Michael's Catholic School talking with Linda. She's the kitchen manager here, and we are talking about the Harvest of the Month program today. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Pamela.
Can you tell us a little bit about why you've implemented the Harvest of the Month program?
It's a great program to buy local and try to get a different item every month from a local farmer, and it's great for the kids to try samples of different foods that possibly they wouldn't try.
Can you tell us how you're implementing the program? So what you're doing physically here at your school to get this program going?
We are hanging posters. We do have Harvest of the Month on our menu. We try a new recipe usually. I buy the items local.
What's the feedback been like from your students and then the teachers?
They love it. This month, Harvest of the Month is bean medley, and it has 5 different beans within the mixture, and the kids are really excited about trying it. It gives them a chance to try new things, and sometimes if a friend tries it, they'll try it, and a lot of items they probably wouldn't try at home, they've tried here just because it's been available.
Can you tell us why you think a program like this is healthy and beneficial to the kids you're serving?
It encourages new healthy habits, encourages good eating, trying different fruits and vegetables. And the promotional material is great. They get a sticker if they try it, and they love that.
Wonderful. Thanks for speaking with us today, Linda.
Sure, you're welcome.